What is the street parking vault?
The Street Parking Vault is one workout a week for 25 weeks with the goal of helping you build consistency.
You can do any version of the workout.
You can customize these workouts to make them fit your equipment and your fitness level.
Each week, log your workout before time is up.
Your scores do not matter.
You just can't miss.
This is the Street Parking Vault, week 8. We have Tutankhamun, and today I'm gonna be doing program B. Also, Heather's gonna be doing program B. She's using the barbell. I'm opting to use my fitness freedom with heavier kettlebells, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is the original Heather, and I hope by the end of it, we both give it a Heather like.
Yes, Heather likes.
Oh my God, and we are off with Tutankhamun.
I like just cut. King Tut.
King Tut?
King Tut.
And you're just gonna shorten it to cut? All right.
Cut, Tut, it works.
We'll do whatever you want, Molly. All right, well, Molly, can you tell us what this Tutankhamun workout is?
Yes, we're King Tut. Here we go. We've got a 14-minute AMRAP. So the thing to know about this workout, guys, the reps and movements are gonna vary depending on what version you're doing. So you wanna make sure you look things over. So these guys are doing program B. DH is exercising his fitness freedom and using the kettlebells. So the way this one's gonna go is it's a 14-minute AMRAP. So we're gonna go 12 alternating lunges, 8 box jumps, and then right here they're going 2 deadlifts.
Okay.
Then they're gonna go back, they'll go 12 lunges, 8 box jumps, and then they're gonna go 4 deadlifts, and they're gonna keep going through that, adding 2 deadlifts each time.
Okay.
And I had the pleasure of testing this workout.
The pleasure.
I can tell you, it's a real treat.
Oh, is it?
I mean, I like to call it the Who Needs Legs workout.
Okay, okay.
It is a lot of legs.
King Who Needs Legs.
Right?
Yes. What do you think? Okay, so speaking of, what do you think about the transition from the lunges to the box jumps?
Yeah, so I think the important thing to note is each movement's gonna impact the next one, right? So when you get off of the lunges and go to jump, just be really mindful about pulling your toes up and really think about jumping a little higher than your object actually is.
Okay,
So
always a good note.
Imagine it's almost like an inch higher.
Yeah.
And then the deadlifts, really just take a second before, like you noticed before DH picked him up, took a second to set his back. He's just crushing those kettlebells right now, watching out for those toes. So he's just through the round of 4 right now. So they're cruising.
And those kettlebells are heavy. We are talking 97 pounds a piece.
Nope, no big deal. No big deal. Just 97 pounds.
Easy day.
Easy day. Yeah, they're just moving through it. I think with this one, the lunges are a good place to kind of catch your breath as you move.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we have Heather here doing the workout with Coach DH. And did you know Heather has 6 kids?
Heather has 6 kids?
Between 33 and 15.
Do we know boys versus girls? What we got going
Several
on?
versus several. Look, there was a lot of children involved, and I guess not children, adults as well, and then 6 grandkids.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's out here crushing it for the fam.
She's feeling this song.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll have to see if she likes this workout, though, afterwards. We got the original Heather here. So
can we talk about what that means? What is the original Heather, if you don't know?
So back in the day, we used to be on the Wodify platform.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. We have since made some major improvements. And Heather went through every day, and you had the option, this back in the day, we had a leaderboard. And you could go through and like somebody else's workout. Give them a little thumbs up.
Yeah,
like
a little
on
thumbs
Facebook,
up.
You know, a little
I like
you're
this.
doing great.
Yeah.
So Heather would go through every day and like everyone's workout.
Everyone's workout.
To the point where everyone thought Heather was a bot. They were
Right.
like, Heather cannot be real.
Yeah.
Who is this Heather? And then coincidentally, about a year later, another Heather started liking the workouts. So
Yep.
now when you guys log your workouts in the app and afterwards it says the Heathers liked this,
Yeah.
this is where it came from.
This is where it came
This
from.
is Heather in all her glory. So she's liking your workouts still, guys.
Always liking the workouts. I'm hoping she's liking this workout currently. We shall see after if we get the thumbs up or the thumbs down from Heather. So, okay, we have program A, we have program B. They're different rep schemes, like you said. What is the rep scheme for A?
Yeah, so A is going to be a little bit different in that it's going to be a 14-minute AMRAP. You're still going to do 12 alternating lunges, 8 box jumps, but you're actually going to go 12 overhead kettlebell swings instead of a dumbbell deadlift.
Okay.
And the reason for this is that it would be a lot of dumbbell deadlifts, and we don't want you guys reaching to the ground with the dumbbells that many times.
Okay, so say I wanted to, I like a sandbag, Molly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love me a sandbag workout. So if I want to tackle it with a sandbag, what am I looking at?
So I actually love Program C. So for Program C, it's going to be a 14-minute AMRAP. You're going to go 12 lunges, 8 box jumps, but instead you're going to do 8 sandbag over the shoulder, which I just love.
Yeah.
I love, which since I already tested this workout with the barbell, I think I'm going to do that version next time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Get it. What
yes.
kind of sandbag are you throwing over your shoulder, Molly? How heavy is your sandbag?
I might go with the D-ball, which is 80.
Ooh, oh.
And
Oh,
I might
of
lower
course
the
you're gonna say
numbers
that.
just a little bit, maybe go like 6 instead of 8.
Every
because
time
it's a
I'm like-
heavier bag, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna do something like Molly. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna throw an 80-pound. Okay, got it. I'm not gonna do anything
It's
like
only
Molly.
because I prefer throwing the D-ball over the sandbag.
Oh,
and
I'm
it's just a
sure
little
you
heavier.
do. Just love throwing the D-ball. All right, let's move on to shift. If you're doing shift, what are you looking at for King Tut?
Yeah, so shift, we're going to kind of be moving through, obviously, the same movements, a little bit lower time. So we're going to go 10-minute AMRAP. You're going to go 10 alternating unweighted lunges, 10 low box jumps or low jump overs, and then you're going to go 10 kettlebell swings. So kind of similar where you'll be moving through those same movements, but a little bit less time.
And then with the shift on the kettlebell swings, are those are eye level?
Eye level, yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
DH is talking about his butt.
yeah. I don't know if you guys heard it. He just exclaimed, "Oh my butt!" So
Yes.
beware.
Yes.
You might be a
full
little-
peach emoji right
Yeah,
now.
might be a little butt hurt after this one.
Oh!
Nailed it.
That was a good one.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Okay.
We're almost coming up to the halfway mark. So we'll check in the next time DH gets back to his deadlifts and kind of see what round they are on now. Let's see, Heather.
She's hitting into her deadlifts. I think this might be her round of 8s.
Let's see. There's that. Nice job, Heather.
Here we go. She's picking it back up. Oh.
Nice. Nice. So Heather just
Very
wrapped up her
nice.
round of 10, and we are about almost halfway through this workout.
Okay, so how are we scoring this workout?
Yeah, so for this workout, it's going to be your total number of completed rounds plus any additional reps. And it's important to note that all of the goals are going to vary depending on what version you're doing. So you want to make sure that you check those out before doing the workout.
Right on. So I think with Heather and DH, we're looking for them to get somewhere between the round of 14s and 18s.
Yeah, correct. And they're on track. I mean, this is going to be the one thing with these type of workouts is in the beginning you're cruising, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, 2 reps.
Suddenly
4
the
reps.
rounds aren't quite so short, huh?
I would say it starts to turn going from round 8 to round 10. That's where you're like,
Okay.
oh, okay, do I have bigger numbers to do now? Like you notice DH, he's taking a short break, and he's back at it.
Do you have any advice for someone who is going to maybe go the Fitness Freedom DH route with those kettlebells on a kettlebell deadlift?
Oh man, so kettlebell deadlift especially, watch your toes.
Okay, noted.
But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different. Obviously, it's gonna be closer to like a dumbbell deadlift where you're gonna be on the outsides of your feet.
Okay.
So a little bit further to reach than a barbell sometimes. And they're gonna kind of wanna pull you forward. So it's gonna be a little bit more of an awkward movement. So kind of really focus on rooting yourself in your heels and keeping that chest up.
Okay. And then what about just for a regular deadlift? What's some important points to take note of when it comes to technique?
Yeah, so I think the most important thing is take a second to set up before you pick up the bar. Deadlift's one that's easy to get a little sloppy with.
Okay.
So really just focus on kind of bracing a little bit and getting your chest up before you pick up that barbell. And when you go to stand, think about pushing through your feet. And you want to kind of think about standing fast so you can kind of move that weight nice and quick.
All right, Molly, I have a very important question for you.
Let's talk about it.
Mathematically,
Oh man, so many
how much
numbers.
weight does Heather have on her bar over there?
She has 105.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did that very quickly.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
really glad I asked you instead of
Just
trying
don't
to
ask
work
me
it
about
out.
like other math, but barbell math I can do it.
You're good at barbell
All right,
math?
I think DH, we're on the 14s.
He'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ready for that right
He's
now.
not ready. He's just working on that peach emoji right
Can
now.
we just talk about the intensity in DH's face currently?
I know. Nice, DH. Yeah, it's just a lot of lower body on this workout. Your arms are going to feel great afterwards.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have that serious pump. He did say though, going into this, he is worried a little bit about the grip on those kettlebells over time.
Yeah. And then so for this workout, you do have an extra challenge option. And you have a couple different ways that you can do the extra challenge. If you're doing program B, you can increase the weight with a barbell.
Okay.
Or for each version, you can either choose to increase the height of your box.
Oh
so if
my.
you want to if you're just feeling really
He's
spicy.
feeling springy, really springy, feeling froggy, you wanna jump?
I don't know if this workout's gonna make you feel very springy, but if you want, you can increase the height of the box.
Okay.
Or you can bump up the number to 12 box jumps instead of 8.
Oh my. I guess it's a pick your poison type of moment if
There
you're
we
feeling
go.
froggy.
Yeah. We got about 4 minutes left in this workout. They're doing great.
How do you think their legs are feeling right about
They're
now?
feeling a little heavy.
Yeah. I asked Heather how she felt about this workout, and she was actually pretty stoked because she loves a leg workout.
Oh, yeah.
She loves looking at a nice, healthy leg.
Nice, healthy
Loves
leg.
a nice, healthy leg workout. So she's excited about this one. She's going to get to work all of her favorite muscles.
I love it.
She was just thankful that it didn't have like thrusters, burpees running.
You
She said if it did, she was going to try to bribe someone to switch with her. So she was really happy that she got Tutankhamun.
Here we go, DH.
I mean, we haven't mentioned yet, I don't think. Who's Tutankhamun?
Oh, yeah.
What's up with this workout?
King Tut. You want to tell us about King Tut? Well, I can tell you why we have deadlifts in it.
Okay,
but-
yeah. Why do we have deadlifts in Tutankhamun, Molly?
Because when they found King Tut, he was
dead. Yeah, there it is. Solid relation to the workout. Totally
And then
makes sense.
We threw in the box jumps and lunges just because they pair really nicely with this movement.
For your nice dead legs. No, it works very well.
It actually does. It does.
I mean, but I feel like I don't know what they teach in schools nowadays, but when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure I did at least one report on King Tut.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he was the dude that we knew.
The dude. I can't
so-
tell you much more about that, though.
Yeah, I mean, they found him. He's a famous pharaoh. And the reason he's so famous is because they discovered his tomb and it was basically intact at the time. So that's
Yes.
why we all know about it. But yes, he was dead. And here are the
He
deadlifts
was dead.
again. As DH gets back into the deadlifts with
Nice.
these crazy big kettlebells. And yeah, it does look like his feet are closer together maybe than normally
Yeah,
on a deadlift.
a little more narrow on those. So again, so you don't hit those toes. I believe DH just wrapped up his round of 16.
And no one
So they're
ever
right
wants
on
to.
track.
No one ever wants to drop a 97-pound weight on their toe.
Nope.
Highly not recommended.
Yeah. All right, so we got 2 minutes left in this workout. DH is gonna get back to those deadlifts. I can
Ooh,
feel
he's
it in my
excited
bones.
about it.
I
He's
can feel it in
excited
my
about
bones.
He's so stoked to get back to those deadlifts again.
Let's go, Heather.
Then we have Heather out there rocking the deadlifts. They're
Yeah,
both
she's in
cruising
her round
through
of
these.
16. Yeah, and that's the thing with this workout, guys. The deadlifts are really going to start to catch up with you. So just be mindful about your sets. Obviously, the 6, the 4s, the 2, or I'm sorry, the 2, 4, 6, 8. We're counting
2,
all
4,
over.
6, 8. Who do we appreciate? King
Those
Tut.
numbers are going to go good, but once you get to the higher ones, break them up into 2 chunks or maybe 3 chunks. Think short break, take a second to set your back, and then get right into the next one.
Right on.
Nice. So we got about 1:15, and let's see how DH does on these. Here we go, DH.
Oh, he's gonna do great.
Let's go, dude. You got it.
So now here we are, both of them in those deadlifts, repping them out. Oh,
There we
Heather
go.
back onto another set of lunges. And you'll notice Heather's doing forward stepping lunges.
Yeah. And
Some people do backwards lunges. Is there a difference in that? Is there a preference?
it's really whatever you're comfortable with. With the forward-facing one, you just want to be kind of mindful about your momentum. It's going to want to carry you forward. So really place your front foot in your weight in your front heel.
Okay.
You can do reverse, or if you need to, you could do assisted. So that would be like holding on to a wall, a pole, maybe the arm of the bike if you need to for a little assistance.
Very nice.
All right, we're gonna finish strong. We got 20 seconds left here.
20
Let's see
seconds,
how
guys.
far we can get.
I am so excited. They have 15 seconds left of solid work here. They're both really pushing for every rep at this point.
Nice, guys.
A long 14
Hang on,
minutes,
Nate,
I'm
5
sure.
seconds.
Ooh, gonna
Oh,
rep
he's gonna
out.
sneak in a few lunges.
Sneak 'em
Heather,
in.
get one.
Get one, Heather.
Yeah.
And
That was
time.
awesome. Time.
Very nice. That was.
That was great. So I think DH got through his round of 18, and Heather wrapped up her 16s and got one into that 18. That's awesome.
So, for scoring purposes, she would put 16 plus 1?
No,
or
16 because she's got to do some math. So she's got to take
math.
the 12 lunges.
Okay.
And then plus 8. So
That's
we got
20.
plus 1 deadlift. That would be 21.
Okay, there it
deadlift.
is. 16 plus
16
21.
plus
That's
21. Math's
solid
hard.
workout
Math's
math. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go to DH for some tips on Tutankhamun.
Yeah,
see how
DH and
this one
Heather are
went.
going to break it down.
Okay, guys, let's talk about this one. I'm sure you heard in the commentating from both Nicole and Molly. This is a lot of legs, but I think each station, each movement has been really thoughtfully put together. The lunges, you can stay moving. You can always do one unweighted lunge, even if it's slow, whatever speed works for you. That's the perfect speed. The box jumps, I feel like the number was perfect. By the end of it, I was like, oh yeah, there it is. Like it kicks in right around rep 8. So you can go from that 12th lunge right into your first box jump and basically just stay moving. It's great. And then after round, I thought after round 8, Heather, is when I really had to like pay attention.
Like, let me count.
I really had to pay attention to taking that second to set my back, making sure I took a nice deep breath before I started to hinge, to set up my grip, to lift up the weight. So it's very thoughtful. I mean, it should be from the beginning, but you're gonna just have to reinforce your sound, good technique from that round of 8 deadlifts on. And then you just really have to sink your teeth in, try to move as quickly as you can from the transition of the deadlift to your lunge and then to your box, and then get ready to really focus going for that deadlift. Beautiful combination of movements, lower body focus.
Definitely.
It was great.
Yeah, I loved it. Like, I'm big on lower body, so this was like right up my wheelhouse. My recommendation after the lunges, before you go straight into the box jumps, is to shake out the legs a little bit. Give yourself that moment to just reset, I guess, because if not, then I feel like I'll see on Facebook a lot of owies. And I don't want to see owies or yayas or boo-boos. So just reset. But it's a good one. I like it. I give it a thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoy.
Heather likes it.
I do. I like it.
Welcome to week 8 of the Street Parking Vault Tutankhamun. Today, your workout is going to be a 14-minute AMRAP, as many rounds or reps as possible in a 14-minute window, 12 unweighted lunges, 8 box jumps, 2 barbell deadlifts, 12 alternating unweighted lunges, 8 box jumps, 4 barbell deadlifts, and you're gonna repeat that pattern of the lunges, box jumps, and each round you're gonna increase the deadlifts by 2 reps. Your score for this workout is the last round of completed deadlifts plus any additional reps, and your goal for this workout is anywhere between 14 and 18 deadlifts. All right, guys, we are in for a haul in these 14 minutes. So with those deadlifts, we want you guys to pick a weight that would be a challenging set of 10 that you could do unbroken when you're fresh. We don't want you guys to go super light where it's something you could do upwards of, 15 reps in a row. Try to get a little bit heavier with this deadlift, but make sure that it's something that you can keep good positions with. Now, those lunges and box jumps are gonna catch up with you, which is gonna impact that deadlift, so something to keep in mind as you select that weight. Your shift version of this workout is going to be a 10-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds or reps as possible in 10 minutes, of 10 unweighted alternating lunges, 10 low jumps or low jump overs, 10 kettlebell eye level swings. Your score for this workout is the total number of rounds completed plus any additional reps, and the goal for this workout is anywhere between 4 to 6 plus rounds. All right, guys, so be mindful of when you start this workout. Don't come out the gate too hot because the numbers are pretty manageable. Now, set a sustainable pace out the gate, and you really want to be mindful as you start to get tired throughout the workout. Keep a good position with those kettlebell swings. So don't let that bell pull you forward. Really focus on rooting yourself in your heels and keep your chest up on the way down. We hope you guys have fun with this one. To see the detailed demos of the movements in today's workout, as well as those customization options to make this workout work for you, head on over to my.streetparking.com.